Well, good morning to you. We're coming at you today from our studios here in beautiful Davenport, Iowa, here in Florida, the Sunshine State. This is Inspirational University, where we help you with positive instruction and training in business startups, business management, self-improvement, and health and wellness programs. Can you use a mentor, coach, or a consultant to help with your business or with your self-improvement needs? If so, join our mastermind group today over at inspiringthem.com, inspiringthem.com. Hey, this is Coach P, Jim Pusateri, your host, and you're listening to the Good Morning Minute of Inspiration podcast. Each day, we bring you a short inspirational message to kick off your morning and to put you in the positive attitude needed to succeed and to win the day. You know our cause here is to bring a little inspiration to the world each morning. Yes, we want to get to the entire world. So we're asking you to tell everybody you know to start every day with this Good Morning Minute of Inspiration podcast. Tell them that we discuss a quote of the day and we spread some insight on developing a positive attitude and the mental toughness to succeed in life, business, and athletics. Go ahead and spread the word today. We thank you for paying it forward. Hey, we're going to take a short break to hear from one of our great sponsors, and we'll be right back with today's quote of the day. Showtime Performance Training, Speed, Agility, and Quickness, SAQ. Speed. Do you need to get to the next level? Every athlete needs speed. Speed is a winning advantage that you don't have to leave to chance. We use a proven formula based on biomechanics and motor control to develop speed you can use in your sport. We offer 8-week sessions with our personal speed trainer. We also have a camp rate, which we can come to your location. We have individual rates and team rates. Go ahead and sign up for our speed, agility, and quickness training today and gain that speed, agility, and quickness that you're looking for. For additional information, go on over to ShowtimeSAQ.com. That's ShowtimeSAQ.com. Showtime Performance Training, Speed, Agility, and Quickness Training at ShowtimeSAQ.com. Hey, we're back, and good morning to the Move Forward Nation of listeners out there. We thank you for downloading this episode, number 438 of our second year of this podcast. Our quote for the day, what we think determines what happens to us. So if we want to change our lives, we need to stretch our minds. What we think determines what happens to us. So if we want to change our lives, we need to stretch our minds. Let's get right into this quote. Hey, what we think determines what happens to us. Yes, folks, what do we think? That's our perception. Yes, what do we think we are? Who do we think we are? That's what holds us back, is we have this self-image of ourselves. Most of the times, it's built on what someone else thought, what someone else said you are. Your parents, your friends, whatever. Something that happened to you in life that maybe you didn't do well the first time and you've defined yourself now. Yes, what we think determines what happens to us. Remember, folks, our mind works that way. Our thoughts control our feelings, and our feelings control our actions. So I'm telling you to make sure your thoughts are focused on what you want in this world, which are your goals. What we think determines what happens to us. So if we want to change our lives, we need to stretch our minds. And how do you stretch your minds? You got to get out of your comfort zone. Yes, you got to reflect. You've got to list what you want out of life. That's goals. Write them down on a piece of paper. Put a date on them when you want to achieve them. Break them into action steps. Break the action steps into tasks. Schedule tasks in your planner each day, and you're getting closer to everything it is that you want in this life. You're beginning to focus on what you want in this life. Them are your goals. Always ask yourself, are your thoughts moving you closer or farther away from your goals? If you're getting farther away, folks, you got to do something to change. Yes, what we think determines what happens to us. So if we want to change our lives, we need to stretch our minds. Hey, you know, in our free booklet, that 5 P's to Success, number 2 is perception. And that's who we think we are right now. And that's probably what determines what's happening to us in life. But all of us have this perspective, which is number 3, of who we really want to be and what we really want to have other people view us as. Yes. So 2 of the 5 P's of success kind of relate to this quote. What we think determines what happens to us. So if we want to change our lives, we need to stretch our minds. Yes, the second P in our 5 P's to success is perception. Who we see ourselves as. Perception is our internal view of ourselves, our emotional judgment, or our self-worth. It's our mental impression of ourselves. How do we view things happening to us? Has all been determined by how others have judged us in the past, or how we have evaluated ourselves compared to others. It's all about self-image, the things or the thoughts that have been instilled in your mental impressions of yourself. What we have developed over the years into our self-image is something that has been learned over the years of others telling us how they view us. See, what we think determines what happens to us. So if we want to change our lives, we need to stretch our minds. Your beliefs are what leads to what you do. You're the results of your beliefs. So how do you view yourself, and how do you react to certain negative situations? Most of us relate back to our perception of ourselves to develop our own beliefs. Ask yourselves this: how can 2 people be involved in the same situation but have entirely 2 different views about what happened? It goes back to self-image and how you view things. Yes, what we think determines what happens to us. So if we want to change our lives, we need to stretch our minds. You will perform at the very level you see yourself. So then, to develop the mental toughness, this move forward under pressure attitude, we must change the way we view pressure and how we react to pressure by changing how we view ourselves. You see, many people in this world were told they were bad at something, so they have implanted in their minds that they are, without ever trying to get better or learn something new. Their emotional baggage shuts down. Hey, let's say in 3rd grade you took a math test and you performed badly at it. You've immediately begin to judge yourself compared to how others performed. If they did a great job, then you must be good at math. I'm sorry. If you didn't do a good job and they did, then you in your mind think you're not good at math. What you never took into account was maybe they have already learned the process from someone else. So how could you be the same as them if they had prior training and you didn't? Yes, what we think determines what happens to us. So if we want to change our lives, we need to stretch our minds. But you see, we plant this in our thoughts. And now, when math comes up, we immediately think, oh boy, I'm not good at math. The problem is we never tried to get better or to learn it. We just shut down because of a thought or a negative situation that happened in the past. To change your mental baggage, you must change how you view things. If you say you can't, then you can't. You might want to change the statement, so I can't yet, and then go out and learn it, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. It all comes down to how we perceive things. You must change the negative thoughts or baggage in your mind to overcome them. Yes, and then you must change your perspective. What do we want to be? Perspective is a particular attitude towards how we view something. So you have a dream of being a successful business person. Yes, you have that dream. Well, is it a dream or is it a goal? Did you write it down? If you wrote it down, maybe you're on your way to becoming a successful business person. Have you broken into action steps? The key is whatever we want to be or how we would like to be viewed, it all starts with us. If you want to be a successful business person, then you must already see yourself as one. You need to walk in their shoes while you're gathering the skills needed to get there. Yes, folks, what we think determines what happens to us. So if we want to change our lives, we need to stretch our minds. Are you willing to stretch your minds? Are you willing to learn something new? Are you willing to gather the information, the skills, the habits, the 5 P's to success that will help you develop the mental toughness, the ability to move forward under pressure so you can stretch your mind, so you can change your life? Folks, if you want to change your life, become a goal setter. Write it down. Put a date on it. Break it into action steps. Break the action steps into tasks. You need some help doing that? We got a great course out there. Get it at inspiringthem.com. Otherwise, if you don't do that, you're just a dreamer. And dreamers dream, but goal setters achieve. And I know you want to achieve. Yes, I know you want to change your life. So why don't we get at it today? Why don't you become a goal setter today? What we think determines what happens to us. So if we want to change our lives, we need to stretch our minds. Hey, I'm asking you to, wherever you download this podcast, to leave us some feedback, to leave some comments. If you're on iTunes, leave us a ranking, a 1-star to a 5-star. This helps promote the podcast out to more and more people, and that's what we're looking for out there. Hey, we have that free booklet out there, the 5 P's to Success, that we were just talking about: passion, perception, perspective, progressing, and perseverance. Let us show you how to use them 5 P's towards success, towards developing the mental toughness, the ability to move forward under pressure. Get that book free of charge over at our website, inspiringthem.com, inspiringthem.com. In the pop-up window, give us your information. We'll send it to you free of charge. And there's also a link in the show notes below if you'd like to go that route. Do you have a question? Something that's bothering you? Something you need help with? Maybe you'd like to have something discussed on this show. Maybe you got a favorite quote you'd like me to feature on the podcast. Whatever it is, folks, just reach out to me. coachjrp@gmail.com. That's coachjrp@gmail.com. I answer all my own emails. Send me your concerns today. Hey, we want you to pledge to our cause. I'm asking you to please pay it forward with a small donation. Please help with the ongoing cost of keeping our information free. Your generous donation of even just $1 a month will go a long way to keeping this positive information flowing to the world. You can donate at our website, inspiringthem.com, inspiringthem.com. Hit that red heart, and you'll be able to donate there, or there's a link in the show notes below. And we appreciate each and every donation. It lets us keep going and bringing a little inspiration to the world each and every morning. Hey, this is Coach P, Jim Pusateri, and my passion is to educate and inspire people to move forward towards success. How can I help you develop the mental toughness to succeed? How can I help you stretch your mind? How can I help you with the changes that you want in your life? Remember, folks, what we think determines what happens to us. So if we want to change our lives, we need to stretch our minds. Get out there today and stretch your mind. This is Coach P. Have a great day, and as always, move forward. I'm out. Showtime Performance Training, in conjunction with Inspirational University, offers mental performance training, webinars, and workshops. Has your mental game limited your training and performance? Do you struggle with self-doubt and confidence? Is it a constant struggle to maintain balance between your training and other aspects of your life? Our 6-part mental performance training webinar and workshops provide simple and practical strategies to help all athletes and business people begin the process of overcoming these performance obstacles and work to gain the mental toughness needed to succeed in business, athletics, and life. Mental toughness, we define it as the ability to move forward under pressure. Sign up today for our next mental performance training online webinar course at showtimesaq.com. That's showtimesaq.com. You can also get additional information over at Inspirational University, which is inspiringthem.com, inspiringthem.com. Yes, mental performance training, online webinars, and workshops. showtimesaq.com or inspiringthem.com.